Hello, my name is Chelsea Patel. This video is for 499 Milestone 1 code review. I'm going to be talking about the category 1, software design and engineering, and category 3, which is the database. For both of these categories, I have the same artifact, which is the inventory app. The origin of this app is from CS360, Mobile Architecture and Programming. In the first 10 minutes of the video, I'm going to be describing about the code and all the activity which is taking place in the existing inventory app. Next 5 minutes, I'm going to be talking about the enhancement of the category 1. And the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be talking about the enhancement with the category 3. In this class, I learned how to create an app and monetize the app. I had to also interpret the user's need to fulfill whatever they wanted on their app. And so here's what I have created for the inventory app. So this is the first screen of the inventory app. Here we have to enter the email address, the password, and once it is confirmed, we can hit on login. So here I'm going to enter in the email address, password. I'm going to log in. It's going to take me to a permission screen where I can receive SMSs, messages through this app. And I would click on the icon if I accept, and then this is my inventory screen where I can add name, product, add a product's name, add a product's price, and add a product's quantity. I can update an item, and there's a way that I can also delete an item. So let me go back and show you also the other screen that I have, which is the sign up screen. In this screen, we have the username, email address, password, and work ID. Now I can go ahead and try to register. Okay, so if I try to register this way, it prompts me with an error message where I need to have a minimum of 6 characters for the password. If I do meet that now, let me go ahead and show you that if I don't have a valid email address, it's still gonna tell me that I need to provide a valid email address. And then if I have any of these fields empty, it is still gonna tell me that I have to enter in information. So the information is required. Okay. So here, let's enter. Okay, and then I can register, but this will take a while, so I'll just go ahead and cancel right here, and I'll go right into the code. Here's the code in Java where I have 5 classes. Here's the main activity. So in the main activity, there's not much on there. It's just 2 buttons. So if the user clicks on a sign up button, it's going to take to the sign up class. And if the user clicks on the login button, and then it would take them to the permissions app. So let me first go to the sign up app. Okay, so here's all the code. I am guilty of not having comments, so I don't have proper documentation, but I will make sure to have it on my enhancement plan. Here, if you see, all the code is to the point. It has proper indent and proper styling, but just no comments, which I will make sure to add it on to the enhancement. For each of these codes, I have no repetition of any block of code, so I have no loops in here. Everything is as is, and everything is meaningful and consistent, as you can see with the variables, like I'll go through right now. So here we have edit text. So these are input username, input password, input work ID, and input email address. These are fields in the app where I can be able to input these information. Here I have a register button, and then this also calls in the Firebase database. Here, as you can see, the register is a button, and then all these information are with the edit text. So it calls in for these information, and when a user clicks on the register button, it's gonna ask the users to enter in username, email address, password, and work ID. Here we have if statements. If the username is empty, we're going to prompt with an error message, which is going to display username is required. Here we have an email address. Now if the user does not enter an email address, it's going to prompt an error which says that email address is required, and if the email address does not meet the criteria with an @ symbol and also gmail.com or hotmail.com, is gonna say that we need to provide a proper valid email address. Here we have the password field. If the user has the password field empty, it's gonna ask the user to put in the password, and if the character is less than 6, the user is gonna have to add in at least 6 characters or more for the password. Then we have the work ID. I don't have much parameters for the work ID, just we want to make sure that there's some work ID written on there. Here this all is going to be dealing with the database. In this we use the username, work ID, and email address to enter into the database. So now if all these information is successful and is gone into the database, then it would display user has been registered successfully, and if there's some kind of error which took place, it's going to say that failed to register, try again. And that's about it on here. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna add in comments, and I'm sorry and guilty for that. Next is the permission screen. In the permissions screen, I don't have much going on. It's just when the user clicks on the button, it's gonna take them to the main inventory screen, so which we can see right here. So on the inventory screen, I don't have much information on here. But if you can see, I have added in all the information through here, but it's not a proper working program, but I would be adding enhancements to implement a lot more. Okay, so here I have added in vectors with like different stuff. So for example, the add sign, or like the money sign, or the briefcase sign, or the delete icon right here. So all of them has been loaded on there through these vectors. I have a couple of images right here, but I've only used one image, which is the same background for all the screens. It is this image right here, if you can see in the back. Okay, and then we have the sign up, the main screen, which has the welcome to the inventory app, and then it asks for the email address, which is an edit text. Then we have an edit text with a password, and then a button which allows us to sign up, or a text view if not on the inventory app. So it just displays a message right here. Let me see if so if not on the inventory app, please sign up. Okay, and then here we have a login button right here, which if you log in, it's gonna take you to the permission screen, and from the permission screen, if you click on the icon, it's gonna take you to the inventory screen. And then if a user forgot the password, I still have not added much on this view, but it is still a text view. But if I do plan on enhancing this, it would have it would become a button, and we would have to add in a new screen and a new class, which would have the forgot password, and it would allow the user to go retrieve password from their database, where they can enter in the username and email address. So this is on the main screen. The next is the sign up screen, which we already talked about, where each of these information is required for us to be able to register. So each of these information shows that all of these are edit text, except for this one, which is a text view, which displays this register right here. Here is another edit text with the email address, edit text with the password, and edit text with the work ID, and then the button for register. For my enhancement plan, also on this application, there's not much arithmetic, but it would be included in the enhancement plan. So there's not much arithmetic operations in here. So for my enhancement plan, I plan to, okay, here's the main screen. Design. So here in the design section, I want to add in a Google icon, which will allow the user to click on the icon to be able to log in via Google credentials into the application. I would be also adding in multiple screens. So here we just have the user, here we just have the main screen with the login. Then we have the sign up screen, the permission screen, and then the inventory screen. But I plan to have a login screen, register screen, then a screen which has all the information such as add, view product, delete, view item, a search bar, and a logo for my third screen. My fourth screen would be, if the user clicks on the add, it's gonna take into another screen where the user can add information through the barcode, be able to add in name, price, and the category. If the user clicks on the delete, it's gonna allow the user to delete something from the inventory by just scanning the barcode. And then here we have view product, where we can just click on this and be able to add in information to be able to view products. So such as we can enter maybe by name or by the barcode to be able to find the view product, and it will be displaying all the information such as the name, the category, the price, and the barcode as well. For the seventh screen, I would be adding in the inventory view, where if you click on here, it's going to display all the inventory with all the information such as name, price, category, and the barcode. That's my enhancement plan for the inventory app for category 1, software, design, and engineering.